Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can probably tell, I am filming at home at last. I'm back from my incredible trip to California. So as you probably know, if you followed my Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter or YouTube videos recently, I've just got back from the most incredible trip to California with Trek America. I will leave all of my vlogs down below so you can see what I got up to. You can see me shopping in action as well as doing the most incredible things, ranging from visiting the Hollywood sign, taking sunset boats under the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, trekking in Yosemite. As you can probably tell, I just had the best 9 days ever. So yeah, obviously while I was out in America, I did do a bit of shopping. I went shopping on Rodeo Drive in LA, I went to a few boutiques in Santa Barbara, and then also did some kind of city centre shopping in San Francisco. So as you probably saw from my Snapchats, I did buy quite a lot. I was fairly restricted by my luggage allowance, but I did manage to bring quite a few things back home with me. Shops that I went to, just looking at my bags, I went to Spade, Tory Burch, Abercrombie, Club Monaco, Sephora of course, Victoria's Secret, Forever 21 and Chanel. So I think that's about it store-wise, and this could be quite a long video, so I'm just going to get started. In no particular order, just depending on which bag I grabbed first. So I went to the Kate Spade store in the Westfield Shopping Centre in San Francisco. Kate Spade, if you don't know, is an American brand, which means that it is considerably cheaper out there. I didn't really have anything in mind when I went into the store. Normally I look at their stationery because I absolutely love Kate Spade diaries, but actually I think I already have 2 if not 3 diaries for this this kind of summer going into next year. But instead I was drawn into the store by their summer holiday range. I think it's called like their vacation range, and it was fairly expensive, so I just wanted to buy into the range but without going whole hog and getting a handbag. So what I picked up is this absolutely gorgeous little purse, and I decided to get a purse because when I go on holiday I like to kind of decant my cash, my notes and my cards into a smaller purse to save me from, you know, just carrying my UK purse around with me, and I thought this one was absolutely perfect. It's a beautiful pale blue colour. It says I need a vacation on the back, and it's got these gorgeous very 3D palm trees on the front, and I thought it's just the perfect size for a credit card and a few foreign notes in there, as well as maybe a few business cards because I always carry my business cards around with me. This I think was around $70, so I think that makes it about like £45, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's roughly how much it was. So yeah, not cheap, but I just thought it was so cute, really adorable, and as I said, you know, when you just go into a shop and you just want to buy into the range because it's so nice, but you don't necessarily want to splash out $200 or $300 on a handbag. So I really loved this. It came in this gorgeous little pot, this little, what do you call it, packaging tub. So yeah, I was really pleased with this little purchase. I did actually buy another purse while I was in America, so keep on watching to see which other purse I picked up. Also in San Francisco, I visited the Victoria's Secret store on Union Square, and Union Square is kind of the main shopping area. If you guys do happen to find yourself in San Francisco shopping around Union Square, then I definitely recommend you head to the 7th floor of Macy's because there's a cheesecake factory there, and you basically can sit outside and you have amazing views over all of the main kind of shopping district. So yes, I went to Victoria's Secret. I don't know if I should really show you what's in here because obviously Victoria's Secret is underwear, but I basically just got like, woo, little flash. I got a load of pairs of knickers, or panties as I call them out there. I really hate the word panties. I think it sounds really like childish. Anyone else think it's such a gross word? But yeah, Victoria's Secret underwear I find really good for just being comfortable, being fairly see-through. When I say that, I mean kind of you can't see it through your jeans, if that makes sense. So yeah, I got I think it was 5 for $27, so I got 10 pairs of knickers, and I also got this bra. I feel like I can show you a bra, it's not that bad. And I just thought this was really pretty. I absolutely love strapless bras. I find them really practical. I normally just buy white ones, but I do have a few darker tops that I could wear this with. It does have detachable straps, but I'll probably just wear it as a strapless. It has got quite a lot of padding in it because, as I've mentioned in previous videos, I'm slightly lacking in that old area. And the bra was fairly expensive. I think the bra was about $60, or like $52 or something. Yeah, $62. and it says £55, but I think the exchange rate was better than that. So yeah, I got a few pairs of knickers and a bra from Victoria's Secret. I actually went in there looking for swimwear more than anything, but I was fairly disappointed with the range. I think it was coming to the end of their summer drop, so they maybe only had about 10 styles, all of which I thought were a little bit young for my personal taste, but I'm really pleased with the underwear that I got from Victoria's Secret. First makeup thing that I picked up on the trip was from Chanel, and I visited the Chanel store on Rodeo Drive with Maddie when we were in LA, and I have to say I probably did not need this product at all, but when you're in the store, just the whole in-store experience was so incredible, and I just wanted to buy something, and obviously as much as I would love to, I couldn't afford the gorgeous blush pink boy bag. Let me know if you spotted those on my Snapchat because they were just heavenly. So instead I picked up this, which is the Chanel Rouge Double Intensity Ultra Wear Lip Colour, and I picked up the shade 69, which is Tender Beige, and it's a very me colour, really easy to wear. I'll show you a swatch close up, but I just thought this was a really beautiful everyday colour, and I've used the red one of these before, and the gloss and the lipstick itself is super long lasting. I wore the red all the time at Christmas. It was just my go-to festive shade because it really does not budge, and that's what I kind of look for in an everyday lipstick, so I thought I would pick up this as a little reminder of my trip to Chanel on Rodeo Drive. I also absolutely love this little carrier bag. I can only imagine how beautifully they package up a handbag when a lipstick comes as gorgeously wrapped as this. It was in tissue paper, but then the bag has this little Chanel ribbon and a gorgeous kind of fabric rose as well in this cute little carrier bag, which I'm probably gonna keep just because it's so cute. And yes, I did flat pack all my carrier bags and brought them home to the UK just for this video, so I hope you guys appreciate the dedication there. Next up is another store that I visited on Rodeo Drive, and Tory Burch is another brand that I absolutely adore, but I only tend to buy when I visit America because it's so much cheaper over there. When I was in Texas last March, I went a little bit crazy in Tory Burch. I got a couple pairs of sandals and a candle, but this time I was really tempted to get another candle, but I just thought, you know what, it's really heavy and I don't really have room. So what I did pick up was a new purse. I told you I'd got another one, and here it is. I bought this purse as my UK everyday kind of handbag purse because the one that I use at the moment, if you've watched any of my What's in My Handbag videos, you'll know it's that pink sparkly Kate Spade purse, which I've probably had for 2.5 or 3 years. It's getting a little bit battered. I still love it, but I thought it was time to upgrade. This one is a little bit smaller than my Kate Spade ones. It's probably like about this much smaller. So I really love the size. It's good for my new kind of slightly smaller handbags. It's one big zippy compartment, and then inside you've got this little slot here, which I think would be really good for maybe my phone might potentially fit in there. And then you've also got a few card departments here, and I do tend to carry a lot of cards, so I think that'll come in really useful. The only annoying thing is it doesn't have a coin slot, but to be honest, I very rarely use coins anyway. And what just fell out was this strap, which I think makes it really useful because it has a little clip here, so I can just clip the strap onto it. And then you've kind of got a wrist strap, which I think is really useful. I could even use this as a little clutch for nights out if my phone does fit in there. Then that'll just make it really handy for just keeping it securely around my wrist. Sometimes when I dash out to the shops, I just don't even take my bag, I just take my purse, and this just makes it extra secure. So this, I believe, was around $120, so maybe just under £100, which for a designer purse I think is really good. And I love Tory Burch because it's a brand that not everybody has. It's not too kind of obvious. It's still designer, or maybe you'd argue premium high street. Doesn't have ridiculous price tags, but it's still really lovely quality, lovely design details. I really like the logo, really like the gold detailing. But yeah, you don't have to pay through the roof for it, which is what I love because I absolutely hate feeling like I'm being ripped off by brands. So yes, picked this up while I was on Rodeo Drive. Next, I'm going to go through what I bought in Sephora. I went to 2 different Sephoras. One of them was in Santa Barbara, and the next one was in San Francisco? Sephora? Yes, the first one was in Santa Barbara and the second one was in San Francisco. But I've kind of combined everything into one smaller, very chubby looking bag. So let's just go through all the bits and bobs that I picked up. There's a lot of lip products, just warning you right away. So this one I did pick up in San Francisco, and this is the Fresh Umbrian Clay Purifying Mask. And I absolutely love clay masks. I'm always looking to try new ones. I just find them really, really good for my skin because they're quite balancing if you have oily skin. And I've not tried any skincare from Fresh before. I've only ever tried their lip balms, and I just love the sound of Umbrian Clay, and they had an entire range of clay products. I think they even had a clay serum, clay cleanser, but I just love my clay masks, so I picked this one up. It's quite heavy, it's quite a big one. Comes with a little spatula and then this light grey pot. So I'm going to try this tonight, and I'm pretty sure Charlie will want to try it with me because we both love to do our clay masks together. So I'll be doing first impressions on my Snapchat, so definitely head over to my Snapchat if you're not already following, to just generally see beauty first impressions. Next up in the goodie bag is Anastasia Brow Wiz. I think you guys probably all know about this product. It's one of my favourite brow products. It's definitely the finest brow pencil that I've ever tried, and with my brows, how they're quite sparse, they're quite gappy, I really like to fill in the individual brow hairs. So I got the Brow Wiz in the shade Taupe, which I've used up a couple of them before, so I know that I absolutely love this. Next up we have the first lip product, first of many, just warning you, and this is the Tarte Lippy Lingerie Matte Tint in the shade Exposed. And I actually hadn't seen these products before, but I was really intrigued by the whole crayon concept. I really love using crayons on my lips. I find them really, really easy to use, and when I swatched this on my hand, I just thought it was such a beautiful colour, and I thought it'd be a really nice one to just fling in my handbag and top up when I'm on the go. I'm hoping it's not going to be too drying, because sometimes crayons can be a bit drying, so I'm going to have to keep my lips nice and moisturised. But I absolutely adore the colour of this. I think it's a beautiful Your Lips But Better, really pretty pink shade. Love the packaging as well. It's really nice and light, and Lippy Lingerie just sounds really lovely. So yeah, I picked this up. Once again, I'll be doing first impressions on my Snapchat in a few moments, so sadly they might actually be gone by the time this video goes up, but I'll probably be using it in my snaps anyway, so keep an eye on that. Next we have another lip product, and this is the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Bow and Arrow, and I'd heard so much about Kat Von D liquid lipsticks and never bought one before. I'm not really sure why. Something was always stopping me. Maybe I couldn't find a nice shade, but I swatched this one in the store and I thought it was a really beautiful shade. I'm afraid all these shades are really similar. I'm not terribly daring when it comes to my lip colours, but this is a really beautiful brownie pink, and it really is like a tattoo for your lips, because once you apply it, I actually had to get 2 different makeup removers to remove it from my hand, so hopefully I will be able to find a decent makeup remover for my lips. But I just thought this was such a gorgeous shade, and I've just heard the most incredible things about the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks, so not only did I get that colour, but I also picked up the most infamous shade, which is Lolita, and I got the Lolita 1, not Lolita 2, because there's a new version of this out now, and again I thought this was a really beautiful wearable shade. So 2 Kat Von D lipsticks. Really hope they live up to all the hype, because as I said, they are pretty much raved about by every single beauty blogger, so picked up 2 of those. Then we have a lip balm. This is actually a Sephora own brand lip balm, and it's called the Rouge Balm Sunscreen SPF 20. Now I do have a few more trips coming up, and they're going to be to super hot places, so I thought I could find it pretty useful if I got an SPF for my lips. And this is a really beautiful soft pink colour. Swatched it on my hand, of course, and it's a really balmy, very pastel pink, so it should just give my lips a little bit of a tint while I'm out sunbathing, and also protecting them with the SPF 20. Again, I really like the packaging of this one. I don't think this was too expensive at all, definitely under $10. I think it might even have been $8, so around like £5.50, £6, that kind of price. And I've used Sephora lip products before. I've used their matte lip stains before and really liked them, so I have high hopes for this. And it felt nice and moisturising on my hand, so hopefully it will be the same on my lips. By the way, I should have said before, but apologies about my really nasal voice. I seem to have got like a stupid cold on the plane coming back, and that's why I sound a bit like a man today. But anyway, next product is the Bite Matte Creme Lip Crayon. You may have heard me raving about one of these in my 2015 beauty favourites, so my favourite beauty products of the whole of 2015. If you didn't see that video, I will link it down below, but I basically raved about this in the shade Amaretto, and it's probably my most worn lip product ever. I absolutely love it. It's a crayon, so it's really easy to use. You just stick it in your handbag, and then when you want to, you just roll it up and apply it. And for a matte lip product, I find it incredibly comfortable to wear. I adored the colour of Amaretto, so as well as buying another Amaretto shade, I also got a different shade which is Leche, which is a slightly more kind of nudie pink, again really similar to what I've already picked up, but you know, if you like a lip colour then just why change it? So this is a really beautiful nudie pink with a slight, yeah, I wouldn't say it's full-on nude, it's definitely more of a brownie taupey nude, but I just had to pick up another colour of this because I love my Amaretto so much and thought I would grab another one to add to the collection. I think I've gone through about 4 of the Amaretto ones now. In my old job, whenever my manager used to go to the US, I used to give him a shopping list and it always said ×2 Bite Matte Lip Creme Crayon Amaretto, so yeah, I've got another one to add to the collection now. What is next? We have another product from Tarte. I think this one I picked up thinking it was something else annoyingly, but hopefully I will enjoy using it because I'm a matte person on the lips, but this one is one of their glossy lip paints, so it's called the Tartiest Glossy Lip Paint in the shade Goals. I like the way that they name their products, but the colour of this is absolutely gorgeous and I really like the packaging as well. It's a really sleek little container, little product here with a gold lid and gold writing. But as you can tell by the name, it is going to be glossy, although maybe I need to switch up my lip wardrobe and try a few more glosses because I have probably been wearing matte for at least a year now, so I'm quite looking forward to trying this out and having a slightly different texture on my lips for once. Okay, we're getting into the last few products. We have one more from Anastasia. I could have sworn I actually bought 2 of these, maybe there's one still lurking in my suitcase, but this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Dolce. Now, I've watched a few bloggers doing US beauty hauls and some people absolutely love these, rave about them non-stop and buy the whole collection, and some bloggers just think they're incredibly overrated. Personally, I just wanted to give it a try. I love Anastasia and really wanted to try out their matte lipsticks, so I picked up this colour thinking it was just incredibly wearable, a really really feminine kind of elegant pink, really easy to wear day or night, so I think it would be a super practical shade. Hopefully it's not going to be too drying, but yeah, absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous colour, and I'm excited to make my own opinion up about this. I have got high hopes. Anastasia, in my eyes, just can't seem to do anything wrong, so yes, hopefully this is going to be a good one. And then last but not least, from Sephora, I just picked up a few of the Tarte High Performance Naturals Not So Slick Oil Absorbent Blotting Papers. I actually got these more to use while I was out there, although as you can see it's not been opened yet, but I find oil absorbing papers really, really handy to have in your handbag. I always carry them in my makeup bag. I've tried loads of different brands before. I think recently I've been using Kleenex ones, which are surprisingly good. But yeah, these were about $6, so not very expensive at all considering it's Tarte. And I really liked the little box. I thought this would look much more cute in my handbag makeup bag than Kleenex ones. So yes, I'm sure these will be very, very handy in the summer months when I'm on holiday, trying to get rid of any shine. And yeah, they look really cute. So that's the last thing that I picked up from Sephora. If you guys would like me to do any kind of first impressions videos other than on my Snapchat or tutorials, and let me know which products you're really excited to hear about because I will do more videos about them. I did, of course, try to find the Anastasia Glow Kit, which is the highlight palette with the 4 different shades on it, but both Sephora's I went into, it was sold out. However, I have just received a WhatsApp from Maddie, who I went shopping with, and she said she managed to find one on her second trip to the Sephora on Rodeo Drive, so I'm incredibly jealous. And yeah, I will leave a link to Maddie's US haul video if she's filmed it and published it yet, so you guys can see what she picked up and how she gets on with the glow kit. But the haul is not done yet, panic not, we have 3 more shops to go through. Next up is Abercrombie Fitch. I didn't bring home the Abercrombie carrier bag because it was just too big, but I picked up a few things in Santa Barbara, starting with these flip-flops, because I realised that all of my flip-flops are Havanas, and as much as I love Havanas, they're just not very smart, they're very, very casual, so I decided to pick up these. They're very classic, kind of brown leather and gold thong bit. These were $38, so around £25-ish. I hope I'm not getting these exchange rates completely wrong, but yeah, I thought these would just be really easy to slip on the beach and a little bit more glamorous than my Havanas. They also had a sale on, so I picked up these because they were just really, really cheap. I think I paid about $10 for these, which is like next to nothing. And once again, these are just a really easy thing to throw on the beach, really easy to just crumple up and stick in your beach bag, so I thought they would be something that I'll get quite a lot of wear out of in my upcoming beach holidays. And finally, I picked up another slogan hat. Not that I needed another one because I absolutely love the ones that I have already, but this one says "Come Sail Away," which I thought was really, really lovely expression. I paid $30 for this, and then Maddie went back a few days later and got it for $15 in the sale, so I'm gutted I paid double, but never mind. So yeah, these slogan hats just seem to be everywhere, all over my Instagram and everywhere else recently, but I can't get enough of them. I think they're really lovely, and because my next 2 trips are boat trips, I'm going to Croatia on Saturday and then Greece after that, both of them are boat trips, so I thought "Come Sail Away" was quite appropriate for those. Then I went into Forever 21 with Maddie in San Francisco. Maddie got quite a lot from there, but I just picked up this skirt. I really, really like scallop bottom skirts. I wore them all the time last spring and summer, and I hadn't bought any new ones this summer, so I thought I would treat myself, and I thought the red kind of candy stripes were really, really cute with a little white t-shirt. I think this will just be a really, really fun outfit. So yeah, picked that up, and it was $19, so what's that, about £14? So really pleased I got that, quite a good bargain. And then last but not least, I visited Club Monaco, which could have been really, really dangerous because I absolutely love that shop. Everything in there, I feel like it's just so beautiful, so elegant, literally my favourite kind of clothing in the world, and if I had loads of money I would buy my entire wardrobe from Club Monaco, but as I don't, I just picked up a few key pieces. First of all, this t-shirt, and if you look closely at the fabric you can see it's grey with little black specks in it. It really reminded me of that fruit that's kind of bright pink on the outside. I don't know if it's like dragon fruit or star, I think it's dragon fruit. I might have made that up, but you know the fruit that I mean, that has this kind of white centre and then the black pips in it. Really reminds me of that, but I think it's just a really lovely classic t-shirt. This was fairly expensive for a t-shirt. The tag has come out, but I think it was around $42, so definitely not cheap, but I've had Club Monaco t-shirts before and I think they look really lovely on, and I'm sure I'll get a lot of use out of this one. And last but absolutely not least, I picked up this beautiful little dress from Club Monaco. I think this pattern is so beautiful for summer. It's white silk material with a blue, and it almost looks hand-painted floral design. Really love the waist on this because you've got this frilly little band, and then very beautiful light fabric, so it's going to be gorgeous to wear maybe in the evenings when you just want something over your shoulders or on your arms in warm countries. I think it's going to be beautiful when I go to Greece. Also Croatia, it's going to look gorgeous when I'm on the boat and in the little tavernas in the evenings. So yeah, this was, I think it was just under $200, so definitely not cheap. So I plan on wearing this a lot over the summer. I just thought the material, the cut, it just was absolutely beautiful. So I'm really excited to wear this in the summer. And then it's got an underdress as well, so it's going to be quite covering and not going to be too see-through. But the only thing that I'm annoyed about is that the top button here has come off. To be honest, I probably wouldn't close that top button, but when you pay just under $200 for something, you don't want buttons to be falling off, so a little bit disappointed with that. The sun has just gone behind a cloud, so I know it's just gone super, super dark. But anyway, that is the final thing that I picked up in America, and that was from the Club Monaco in the Westfield Mall in San Francisco. So that's everything that I picked up. I'm now really excited to start wearing these things, start playing with them, and just take them out of bags because they've been sitting in their carrier bags for a couple of days since I got back. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed looking through my shopping with me. I absolutely love sharing my shopping with you guys. I love doing haul videos. In fact, I might be filming a couple more in a few days' time because I've been buying a few more things for my upcoming trips. So if you'd like to see any more videos with these products, whether it's like a lookbook with the fashion pieces or tutorials with the makeup pieces, then let me know. Let me know if there's any products that you really, really like the look of, or if there's anything that I missed while I was in America. Yeah, just let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, you know the drill, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you are new to my channel. Really want to try and get to 25k, quarter of the big 100k mark. That would mean a lot to me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!